Mike Dooley. How you doing, Mike?
Cheers.
Good. I've been receiving your notes from the universe probably for about 3 or 4 years now, no, maybe longer, 5 or 6 years. And there seem to be certain themes that I noticed that I personally resonate with. So can I just share what they
Yes,
are, and
please.
you can perhaps expand on them a bit. Number one is that you have this kind of idea, or not idea, that you remind us that life is an adventure in time and space, that we're divine beings waking up to who we are.
Exactly. I think this is what people have slept through since we've been walking on the face of the earth. We've been reacting to what's around us, kind of like being born onto a treadmill that a hamster or a gerbil is running on. And people have, up until now, not had the freedom to ask the hard questions. And instead of asking the questions, they take what their forefathers or generations before them concluded on life as to be life and reality itself, either in the guise of religion or what have you. Finally now, everyone's an armchair philosopher. Everyone is able to start asking the hard questions. And most amazingly, when we start asking the hard questions, who are we? How did we get here? What the heck is going on? We discover that life is so knowable. It resonates in all of our cells. It's so simple. We are creators. We are divine beings. We are here because we all chose to be here. And the life of your dreams is your destiny. It's not an option. As I've said, it's not like we have a 50-50 chance of survival. We came here to kick butt, to have a good time, and it's within everyone's reach.
So the notes remind us of that life's an adventure to wake up to and enjoy and experience joy. Also, I love what comes through so clearly through your emails is the inherent significance of everybody. Because,
Thank you.
On bad days, I can still feel pretty insignificant myself. I don't know, can you, or you've got a?
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. We all have the hills and valleys of creaturehood, and again, very sadly, because of lessons passed down to us, we've inherited the notion that we were born bad, that we're broken, we're never going to be repaired, we can't change that. And to me, this goes so against the grain of what's true. We were born holy, we are divine. All of the elements look to us for direction. Each and every human being is important beyond words, is living a sacred adventure for the sake of everyone else. I will never know what it's like to walk in your shoes, Nick, and neither will anybody know what it's like to walk in my shoes. We each have an exclusive window to reality. We hear things, we see things, and we feel things with our heart that no one else will ever feel. And all of this is added to collective consciousness, if you will. We are all literally one, of one, coming from the same, going back to the same. And that makes each pilgrimage into the jungles of time and space just sacred and priceless beyond measure.
But your notes, I guess, the words that are just coming to me, you're talking about all the lessons we've been taught and stuff. I call that our conditioned self, what we've come to believe about ourselves, and then there's what I would call our unconditional self, which is how we were created.
Right. And
I guess what I love about your notes is I presume they come from your unconditioned self to remind me about my unconditioned self.
Exactly.
They cut through all the conditioning, they cut through all the crap and speak to the truth.
Well, thank you. Thank you. And I think my role, and I think the way I define what I do now, is that of a teacher. And what I like doing the most is literally, as you said, tearing down the curtains of our false limiting beliefs that never did make sense, and kind of letting in some light and sharing what to me, and I think what is intuitive to everyone, is the truth about our power, our